Hi everyone, it's Fitz with the Daily Delivery. The Big 12 tournament on the women's side is underway. The men go next week. Of course, the men wrap up their action this weekend. Kansas State plays host to Iowa State for Senior Day, and then it's on to Kansas City for the Big 12 men's postseason tournament, and it should be a really good one. But just like last year, the newcomers have an idea. They've never been to Kansas City for the event, so they hate it, and it's time to move it to someplace close to them. We'll get into that with a great idea from the one and only KNED, this time provided to me on X, about how to solve this issue in a very creative way. First, solve this issue. You're not subscribing to this YouTube channel, are you? Solve that by hitting the subscribe button. It's the only solution to this problem. You subscribe, I get happy, everyone wins. On with the DD. And nobody's asking this question. Last year was Cincinnati folks want to move it out east, or I don't even know what that was about. And now we have the Utah folks thinking it should be in Vegas, a city that sits west of every Big 12 school in a state in which no Big 12 schools exist. Kind of like Missouri, where the tournament is now, but at least that's in the heart of the conference, which is really what this is about. Move it. Just move it, right? That's a solution. We've tried that before and it didn't work. You don't grasp how well this thing engages with Kansas City. The fans love it, the teams love it, and it's well done. But is it necessary? That's the question that KNED asked, and it's a valid question. What is the purpose at this point of postseason tournaments? They used to be to try to sneak in a bid here, and maybe get another team in, or if you're a smaller conference, your whole thing's at stake there. Someone wins the conference title and then they lose and don't go to the NCAA tournament because they lost the postseason tournament. It doesn't make sense. And also, you just played in the Big 12 20 games against each other, and now you're going to play 3, 4, 5 more. I'm not opposed to that number of games, but we need to ask, why are we playing these tournaments again? They don't really serve the purpose anymore that they did. Now, for us olds, we look back over our shoulder to the days when these things didn't exist. You won a conference title by winning the conference regular season, and you advanced to the NCAA tournament. And in place of those postseason tournaments, the Big 8 used to have a really cool holiday tournament. An all-conference, 8 teams at the holiday tournament in Kansas City every year. KNED's idea is this: 2 8-team tournaments to tip off the new season at the start of January, somewhere around the holiday, whatever they think works best. And then you go into an 18-game conference schedule because 20 is just ridiculous. That was a bad move. Holiday tournaments, bring them back and make the Big 12 champion the team that wins the Big 12 regular season. That's the way it should be, and that's the way it needs to be. Holiday tournaments, one in Vegas, one in Kansas City. The next year, one in Orlando, and one in Oklahoma City. You can move them around, you can have fun with it, and yeah, Kansas City loses out on a great event. But we do need to ask, in this point of college basketball, why do we need postseason tournaments? That's the regular season's role, to guide you into the NCAA tournament, set you up for seeding, and play. That's why you played an entire season. Let's just move this thing back to the holidays and have some fun with it. Make it less tense, more fun, and serve a better purpose. The Big 12 can play regular season games into that final week, next week essentially, before NCAA selections. And that alone would be kind of cool.